Against Texas officers dismissed by the legal system.
I don't think they would say that that's fair.
The toll it takes on victims.
And he just never came home.
And accused officers.
The jury's never wrong.
A KVUE Defender's investigation, Conduct Unbecoming. Tonight, a look into Texas officers charged with crimes and their chance of convictions.
KVUE Defender Andy Parati reviewed thousands of cases across the state and uncovered a system rarely convicting officers of violent crimes that could keep them out of law enforcement.
It's easy to see Matthew Jackson's joy holding his newborn son Jasper.
He is a great dad.
In 2013, Jackson got news he hoped would make him a better father, a job promotion.
So my brother just got the best news of his life. His life was going to take a turn for the better.
Jackson got into his car, headed into work that evening, only never to return home.
Today, a grand jury indicts a Bexar County Sheriff's deputy for murder.
The Bexar County Sheriff's Office says Thomas shot and killed 29-year-old Matthew Jackson.
The shooting happened on Highway 1604 in San Antonio. It's unclear why, but we do know Bexar County Deputy Anthony Thomas was off duty in his personal vehicle when he shot and killed Jackson on the side of the road during rush hour. Investigators found 8 bullets at the scene, all of them from Thomas's gun. No weapon was found in Jackson's car.
When I drove by, I could see my brother's leg hanging out of the car. I pretty much already knew.
Deputy Thomas's murder trial is scheduled later this year. He declined to be interviewed for this story. While the Jackson family is hopeful for a conviction, a KVUE Defender's investigation uncovered the chance that murder charge will be dismissed or reduced is in the deputy's favor. Over the past 6 months, the KVUE Defenders reviewed 1,000 felony charges against Texas officers, from murder to assault and rape, identifying each court disposition. We found 33% of those officers charged were convicted of the original crime. According to the state, the general public's conviction rate in Texas is 50%. But that conviction rate also includes reduced charges like misdemeanors, making it difficult to compare who is convicted more. What our investigation does show, Texas officers are rarely convicted of felonies, allowing them to keep their badge despite convicted of multiple misdemeanors. And it's all legal. State Representative Garnet Coleman. Is that fair?
I don't think that people would believe that that's fair.
The Houston Democrat has spent his 25-year legislative career fighting for better policing and accountability.
I mean, there has to be some way to make sure that it's fair and they're not being treated, given an advantage.
In 2009, Austin police officer Leonardo Quintana shot and killed 18-year-old Nathaniel Sanders, seen in this video. A grand jury investigated and declined to indict. The decision ignited outrage. 1 year later, police arrested Quintana for assaulting his girlfriend. A jury found him not guilty. And a few months later, police arrested him again, this time for DWI. He's given a year probation. Today, he's a sheriff's deputy in South Texas. Brian Heidelman is a criminal defense attorney in Austin who represents officers accused of crimes.
I've never walked in there to a prosecutor and said, I've got a cop, and they said, oh, okay, let's dismiss it. Never happened.
Heidelman knows what it's like to be an officer in trouble with the law. He's a former Austin police officer. In 2005, a grand jury indicted him and his partner for their involvement in the beating of a suspect resisting arrest. He's the one standing over the suspect. A jury found them not guilty.
And so that was the moment I decided to go to law school.
I talk to Matt a lot out here.
Every Sunday,
Love you, brother.
You'll find Jackson surrounded by his family and friends. His son Jasper often playing football steps from his father's grave. And they'll keep coming until they believe the man who killed him is held responsible. According to a 2010 national study by the Cato Institute, of those officers convicted, 36% of them actually spent time in prison.
Andy, I know to see a full breakdown of the 1,000 court depositions involving Texas officers that we reviewed, you can go to this story on KVUE.com.
Andy, thank you.